this October, they're going to talk about it on the 7th council. Once, if you could get the emergency in place and relax the zoning codes, which is what they want to do, identify temporary shelter space, and then if people need to be moved from ODOT property, they can be moved to places that the city has identified. So I said, why not the moratorium on sweeps until you do that process? And he said, that's not a crazy idea, and wrote it down. So put that bug in his ear. With regard to the Greeley camp and Hazelnut Grove, I just sort of gave him the details, reminded him of the details, what have you, about what's going on here, and that the Hazelnut Grove and OSAL have a meeting with Fritz later in this month, with Amanda Fritz, that this is a camp that works, and the city should work with the folks here on seeing if this can be made in place, if more of the land can be donated, if the ODOT land can be bought by the city and donated. So he's aware that's going on, and that Hazelnut Grove is in contact with the city, and so that was good. On the substantive issues, he did mention Israel Bayer's editorial in Street Roots and said there's a lot of great ideas that are out there. So he's aware of our demands. Although when I asked him about, so I said top of the list is we're saying stop the sweeps, and he heard that loud and clear and was making noises that was something that the city was going to look into. Down the line, moratorium on no-cause evictions and rent control could get no commitment or really even an opinion from them, other than to say that was Saltzman's looking at that, and the city attorney's looking into the rent control issues. But so on the concrete demands from the housing advocacy community, still nothing, not really. But it was a positive thing overall. There's a lot of media focusing on this camp, and the city is in a difficult position. They're declaring a state of emergency with housing. To go forward with really aggressively sweeping this camp would be sort of impossible for them right now politically. So that's good. We are going to try to work with people down here about moving to an alternate site off of the Hazelnut Flats. Because as far as I know, ODOT is still planning to sweep it this week. So what they've told me is that they are going to do it by the 3rd, but not today. They're delaying it today to send a survey team to look at the property lines.
The proposed new property.
Well,
they're looking at the property here.
Yeah, so still looking at the property line,
analyzing the situation.
Yeah, because if you look at the map and like the tax codes and who owns what, it's really complicated. This land is a patchwork of weird ownership. Some of it's OSAL,